Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along to Thursday night live stream where we have the 7th round of the World Endurance Championship here in Le Mans Ultimate. And this week, as you may have guessed by the title, we are going to be racing at Fuji Speedway. Fun, interesting circuit with a nice, lovely first couple of sectors, and then the last sector is pretty horrible, and I don't think there's anyone in the world who really likes it, but it is what it is, and we're going to have to deal with it. It's going to make this multi-class race interesting, because there's opportunities to slip underneath cars, switch back on cars, go up round over the top of cars, all sorts of various different bits of chaos. So yeah, this is going to be a tricky and probably chaotic race, but we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. We're in split 1 of 4. Our rating has managed to get high enough now that we are quite consistently see ourselves in that top split, which is quite nice. So we're going to be up against a bunch of the esports drivers as per usual. One of them is going to be Jardio. Are you doing this? I thought I saw him signed up. I don't see him here in the server as of yet, so he might still be joining, but I'm pretty sure he was registered for this race in the hypercar. But yeah, at the moment I don't see him here in the lobby. I'd be very, very surprised if he's in split 2. So I would have thought my rating would have been lower than his, with his general success that he usually has. But either way, it's good to see a whole bunch of you here. Jensen, Devon, Chris. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much for the well wishes early as well. And I need to do a fans only alert. So, you guys know. You know what's happening. You're all here. And turn 1 is your favourite turns in racing. Interesting. I don't really see the appeal of turn 1 here in Fuji. It's just a relatively basic hairpin. Now, if you're talking about the long double right-hander, turns 4 and 5, then yes, sure, I can kind of understand that because it is quite a high commitment corner. It's very rewarding when you do get it right. It's also a bit of a challenge for both the drivers and also the car as well. But yeah, turn 1 is definitely going to be the highest opportunity for overtaking. Yeah, exactly, Devon. Got there and met converging paths right at the same time. It is a good place to overtake. It's pretty much one of the only ones. I see. Yeah, it was yesterday, Jensen, where we did a members only live stream, beginning the process of setting up the car ready for this race. And I guess the at everyone kind of alert there in the Discord was a good little way of going nudge nudge. Come join and become a member here on the channel if you're not already, because then you can watch the live stream and get to see that exclusive bit of content that we did. But yeah, these obviously these actual races themselves are going to be actually public for everyone to see. Hey JPS, good to see you, and I hope everyone else, to be fair, is doing well. I've said that already. Anyway, we should now be in game. As you can see, we are in the qualifying session, so I'm going to go ahead and load the qualifying set. Ready for that. Yep. Fuel and everything is all good to go, ready for our laps. Now, I'm going to sit in the pit lane as it looks like the vast majority of the grid is doing. I'm waiting until more cars have gone out on track. Is there hard tyres in this? There are hard tyres in this. Interesting. Someone has decided to go hards on the front left, which is understandable. Because that double right-hander, sorry, does really push that front left tyre quite hard. We'll see it going well over 100 degrees going through there. So managing that throughout the race is going to be pretty crucial. But, I'm not convinced that going a hard tyre on that corner is going to work. So yeah, it seems like the vast majority of us are sat in the pit lane waiting for the latter part of session in order to go out onto the circuit and get our qualifying lap in. But yeah, we're driving the Aston Martin Valkyrie, if you didn't already know. In and amongst sea of Ferraris, Toyotas, there is a Porsche. And it is just two of us in the hypercar class who are not either a Toyota or a Ferrari. So we'll see how we do. How does the balance feel when you have an offset of tyre compounds? It depends on where you've got the tyre. So for example, with what Euclid is doing here with the hard front left and then the rest mediums, it doesn't feel too bad. It does understeer a little bit more, purely because the hard tyre doesn't have as much grip as the medium does. It may work out in the long run, but I think on a pure pace perspective, it's not enough of a advantage for me to run it. I'm happier running medium tyres and having them overheat a bit and wear quicker that way than, say, running hards all round. Depending on the wear rate of the tyres, you could potentially find yourself in a situation later on in the stint where the hard tyre still got plenty of life and the rear left tyre has been worn down to the point that the front outside tyre is providing more grip than that rear tyre, and it therefore starts to induce oversteer. So it'll be interesting to see whether they go with that strategy in the race and whether that does actually come into fruition, but it depends on the layout of the circuit. That's what I was finding when I was testing that kind of tyre configuration at Qatar. Here is a little bit different. Different layout, different set of corners. And there's also I think more key traction zones here in at Fuji than there were at Qatar. So yeah, things may be a little bit different. And is that the Dennis Lind? Yes, it is the Dennis Lind. Good spot there, Jensen. He does do quite a bit of Le Mans Ultimate. I think he streams his races on Twitch as well. So if you do ever want to see his perspective, feel free to go and check him out. Obviously, keep yourself here as well. I don't want to lose you guys, but do you want to do a dual stream sort of setup? Dennis does show his perspective in the GT3s. So we're going to take it nice and easy here on this lap, just to protect the tyres. And hello, Dot. How's it going, good sir? And then we should have fuel for 2 flying laps. So here comes the first. Be a bit tighter on the exit there next time round. Obviously we want a couple of good laps in here, but I also don't want to be taking too much life out of the tyres. So yeah, we've messed up the braking point for turn 1 there a little bit. So I'm not going to push it too hard here on this lap. And instead try and preserve the tyres again for that second push lap. What happened to the Valkyries at Lone Star Le Mans? Bottom 2 positions. I don't know. I haven't actually watched the race yet. I'm waiting for it to come out on YouTube. But yeah, the Valkyrie has Aston Martin and the Valkyrie in the heart of team, the heart of racing team haven't had the best of seasons. Obviously, it is a new car, so they are learning the quirks of it, getting the program up and running, and obviously their first year of proper racing development, whereas everyone else has had a couple of years now. Quite tricky for them to get it right. See what we can do. Not the tidiest of entries there. Or exits, should I say. After turn 3, this corner's really tricky because it sucks you in. You feel like you can push into it a lot harder than you actually can. And then yeah, this whole last sector is pretty horrible. I doubt this is anywhere near my PB. It's not really in the flow and rhythm of things. Yeah, pull off. We're going to be starting from the back of the grid. Never mind. Gives us an opportunity to just focus on going forwards. .02. So my PB would have put us in around P13, P14, if actually converted on that. Look at that. Ferrari, completing the whole of the top 10. Pressing. Oh, even Barry's not had the best of qualifying sessions down there in P15. Dennis Lynn starting P8. The Aston Martin does seem to be pretty quick here, as it does a whole bunch of other circuits as well. Right. Indeed, we are going to go brand new fresh tyres. we'll see how we go. Halo Rec, how's it going? Yeah, Dor did very well in the 6 hours of Kota over the weekend, especially for his first proper endurance race in Le Mans Ultimate. He was more consistent than I was. Tired, but alright. That's good. As long as it's an overall positive, that is the main thing. Right. P19, we can only go forwards from here, which is good. Just hope that our actual race pace be good enough to get ourselves a whole bunch of positions. Obviously, this is split 1. Anything can happen. People going a little bit crazy. Could potentially give us some opportunity to gain some spots. So, I am hopeful. And then obviously traffic will also be a key factor here in this race. That is for sure. See any longer format races happening? I don't think so. Not in online championships. I imagine kind of in and around where they've got it is the sort of sweet spot for the race lengths. So I imagine they'll keep it like that for next season, but they will obviously be doing more driver swap events in the future. I think the next one is going to be 6 hours of Fuji, from what I saw on the socials. More recent endurance under my belt because of ACC than you, Yorkie. Around 1580 races in the last 2 or 3 years. Ah. Yeah, I've not done any endurance races in ACC in a long, long time. Last time I did it was with the Vanwall guys, which was a couple of seasons ago. %. All right, so that's pretty good. Yeah, a few AOR endurance seasons ago. So yeah, it's been quite a while. And yes, Lowrek, you do need to get back into these online championships. That would be a pretty cool idea, to be fair. Lowrek. 2.5 hours would be pretty good. Hello, Mikko. Good to see you. Right. You got 15 seconds. Turret that is alongside us is yet to grid. Oh, there we go. That's now. Alright. Formation lap has started. Here we go. We're doing good, thanks. How about yourself? Out of line, that's fine. Right. Stop the music. Get ourselves ready for the start of this race. Try and get a good reaction to the lights here.
Green flag, green flag.
And we're off underway. Thank you very much for the well wishes. Hopefully we will have some good luck in this race. That's one position. So I don't want to be the guy who goes hurtling into the pack in front of us there. Oh, that's a bit of a bump. Hopefully that damage is only very, very light and isn't going to affect us. Right, let's see what our straight line speed is between everyone else. Nice, Michael, trying to get ED on the phone whilst also trying to put the kid to sleep. Thanks, mate. So if it wasn't already deep enough in the corner. Yep, push to pass. Seems like you guys read my mind. Hopefully we can catch back up a little bit here and keep up with the rest of the pack. It looks like they're all kind of jostling. They're not really pulling away, which is good. Obviously, the damage from that tap is going to be very, very light. There actually isn't any damage to repair, which is good. We're all going very, very deep there in turn one, though. And yeah, he's hit both sides of the rear of our car. So hopefully he's at least evened it out. At least it was only a half spin and not full 180 we ended up doing. Yeah, better pace than a whole bunch of cars in front. I'll take that. Back to where we were previously. everyone down into the 30s now. Cars in front battling away, which is nice. And it looks like the two cars that have gone with the hard front left tyre strategy are the ones that are kind of struggling, creating a bit of a bottleneck here. Yeah, I was expecting a bit more chaos and carnage in the opening laps, but maybe they're saving it for the GT3s. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the Toyota behind. Thankfully, he is losing time. The cars in front are battling away, which is helping us here to stick with and close up on them. So yeah, that front left at the moment, where we're managing it through turns 4 and 5. It's actually doing alright temperature-wise. So yeah, a little deep. Tampax, that's a good question. Hello, Sir Rosa. I can't quite remember off the top of my head what license you need. It's unfortunately I went backwards. I definitely recommend trying to stick to races that are longer and have bigger multipliers. The usual daily races are quite the grind fest and have pretty poor driving standards, so it's very easy to lose rating in those. And yeah, that is a little bit worrying that the GTs are so close. It's going to be so tricky working our way through that. Thankfully, there's a whole field of hypercars in front of me who will create some segregation between them. Oh, yellow flag. And it's a hypercar. Right, we'll take that freebie. Needs gold. Safety rating. Ah. There you go. Low rec with the answers. Get close back in with these guys again. Lost 4 attempts on that previous lap. might get traffic at the end of the lap though. Oh, Porsche deep. Another yellow flag up ahead. In a little bit of time there. Not a huge amount though. Now we're definitely going to be in amongst the traffic here. And into the braking zone. Wasn't going to pass that GT before turn 3. So just be nice and patient. Right, this bunch of cars gotten through. Pretty crucial to get past them there. One of the few times that a flash of the lights is actually needed. So they were very much locked in battle with one another, and obviously wanted to make them aware that I was coming. Oh, we've all gone deep. Right, round 1 of traffic done. Yeah, flashing lights doesn't bother me. People can do it all they want in my rearview mirror. I reserve it for very special occasions. When I want them to basically look into the rearview mirror and see that I am there. 95% of the time, I want their eyes focused on the road, so I don't bother flashing. So if I flash at them, they're just going to look in the rearview mirror, they're distracted from the road ahead, they're not... Oh, excuse me, they're not focusing on getting through the corner as quickly as they should be, which holds us both up. So I reserve it for very special occasions where I'm basically like, I need you to see that I am here. And that was one of those situations. That is true. It can be used as a distraction tactic, but it feels quite cheap doing that. Oh. Just braked a little bit too much there. There we go. Some trading on positions. Yeah, that's true. And yeah, the lack of slipstream might be having a bit of an impact here. Or side by side. It's going to hold them both up. The good thing is, with strategy calculator is saying go flat out, don't dual save, so other than when it makes sense to lift and coast because of traffic and timing the point that I meet up with a GT3. Not really done any lift and coast. There was a tiny bit on the opening laps. Obviously being there in traffic when there's no opportunity to really make any moves. Hey, yep. There goes that Ferrari. There goes our slipstream. That's another free position. Excuse me. Bit too much curb there. Setup's feeling pretty good in the end. Feels like last weeks that I've kind of done to it, I've taken away a little bit of the rotation that I had towards the end. Just made the car slightly more safer, basically. Especially through this section here, so it's not quite as quick, but more consistent. Thank you very much for the info. Good memory. At least we're on par with the cars in front in terms of pace. Yeah, there's just one or two spots where it could be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit better. In terms of setup. But overall, feels good and I'm happy with it. Big GT3s again in the next lap. Those two guys seem like they're in GT3, kicking off in chat. Porsche was very, very slow there. Well, I got a little interesting. Whoa, where are you going, mate? To your bloody line. Definitely feels like there might have been a couple of retirees in GT3. GT3 feels much smaller than it did last time. Not the smartest move of me there. Put myself in a position to be picked with the Lambo. Dennis. Okay. Wasn't expecting him to throw it up the inside of the race leader there, but he did. Thank you very much. Cheers for that, Jensen. That's an apex curve right there. Oh, sucked right into the dirt here. Losing a bit of ground here. I don't want it to get spicy. That's the thing. Yeah, I think he's struggling in view of the right-handers. It's just being there close enough to make a move in turn one. Our car's doing okay. In terms of tyre wear, too much curb. He's struggling in the right-handers a little. Except for that final corner. The final corner is where he seems to do alright, and it's enough for him to get the drive off the exit of the turn to prevent us from really being close enough to make a move into turn one. So it looks like he's lifting and coasting. I mean, his 5% virtual energy advantage over us would suggest that he is a little bit there going into that first corner. Traffic again on the next lap. That's a much better exit. Annoyingly, we're going to have the GT3 right in the braking zone though. Yeah, he knows he's under threat. It almost feels like you can go for a move there, but I know it's so difficult to actually get the car stopped and slowed down. One thing I am thinking of doing though is just sending it up the inside of in the final corner. It does go out very wide out there on the entry. Oh no. Not this wide, obviously. But still, very wide. And that tighter line can gain you a few tenths of a second. Obviously, it makes you slower coming near onto the start-finish straight, but we've made that move before on the last lap of the race, where I sent it up the inside of someone in the final turn. They weren't happy about it, but it was clean and worked. Indeed, verify. Still, we can close back up again. As you can see, this might actually be an opportunity for a move here. Going defensive though. Here we go. So we get the better run off the exit of the corner, but it troubles him. And be able to take the apex. Steady. So I don't want to be using that move too much because you will get wise to it. But I'm going to keep it there in my back pocket. That is very true. So I could bait him into it. we've had a bit of a poor exit there. Chain weren't close enough. Or closer. Now he's giving me room. Right, we're through, but we're going to be under threat coming into turn 1. Switchback's not really worked. That kind of backfired a little bit on me, that. Good racing, though. Yeah, the Porsche is quick on the straights. The Aston Martin's also pretty quick on the straights as well. It just obviously he had the slipstream, so was able to make that work. Very true, verify. So Michi Hoyer's in the pits. Early stop. Yeah, the Aston's not the most amazing on the brakes. Ooh, a bit of a lock up there on both front tyres for them. There we go. Finally through. They got too wide through turns 4 and 5. And that put them offline coming into 6. That's not a great line from us there. Copy, copy. Was that them? Yeah, that's them diving into the pits. Interesting, considering they still have plenty of virtual energy. Try and make this free air pay off. That is true. But they will need to go to 100% in order to make it to the end. Or pretty close to 100% anyway. Obviously, those coming out of the pits are going to be on cold tyres as well. Obviously fresher tyres, but they're going to start off cold. Oh dear. I think that might be poor out the race. Saw a tyre bouncing there. Don't know whether it was a GT3s or hypercar tyre. Off the curb, off the curb. Sorry for the little tap there. It was extremely minor. I'm surprised there was even a tap at all, to be fair. Right, here we go. Right, time to pit. Hopefully we can nail the pit entry. This is a tricky one. And we just about got it slowed enough for the line. Probably could have gone with that, actually. 1.0 rather than 1.01. Never mind. See where we end up. All quiet and calm in the pit lane. Kind of seem to be in and around similar sort of energy levels to other people around us. No, you didn't need to do that, but... Okay, thank you. Okay, considering that they obviously would have short fueled. Pretty close. Yeah, so the Porsche in front, his stop was 5 seconds shorter than ours. Yeah, that's not working. I'm not sure Lakuska in front is going to be able to go to the end. Not without some serious lifting and coasting. The Porsche should be able to, because they have been lifting and coasting, and obviously will be going flat out again. Be interesting to see come the end of the race. I think the Porsche in front should be okay. They made 5% difference on us in that first stint. Didn't want to force anything there. Better to be patient. You get back into the swing of things. Feels a bit alien, unusual being back on fresher tyres and having more grip again. Getting used to the rotation on the worn tyres. Obviously, our traffic on that one. Catching him. So we like 4 temps. Just need to try and keep that sort of pace up. It's going to be a big gain on the Kuska. Yep, 31.5. Held up the traffic there. Not a great tube one. Not a great exit either. Yep, I think he might have. So he's going to have to do some very serious lift and coast in order to make it from here. Lost a bit of time there in traffic, but still managed to gain on the two of them in front. Load of Toyota behind. Just over 3 seconds. Could get a good gain on that lap. Yeah, Lekuska's realised that he's heavily underfueled and is doing some serious lifting and coasting. He's lost a huge amount of time on this lap. Obviously, better to do it early to make sure that you can actually make it, or give yourself the best chance of making it, should I say? I'm not going to get this PT3 here before turn 3. To be fair, the damage isn't too bad. Well, the time loss would be worse than that. It's way too deep. Uh-oh. Toyota behind is catching us, and it's a Toyota that I recognise as well. Recognise it from the 6,000 Kota at the weekend. Hey, Darren. The race has been pretty fun so far, yeah? Hope it's all good in the land of Canada, no? Got a sliding right there. Probably not much point in fighting this one. When he goes to make the move. Certainly has the pace over us. Oh, fucking curb again. Ah, that was very costly. Very costly. It wasn't necessarily forced by the situation unfolding in front either. Just me going a little deep, slight momentary lapse of concentration. Right, back on par with U13 and 14. Just need to start closing up again on terms of pace. Come on, Yorkie. Need to tidy this up. Get back in the 29s. It's even Stenner behind is catching us. Yeah. So the guys either side of us are pretty quick at this phase of the race. I mean, the Ferrari behind Stennett, it can push all he wants. It's got plenty of virtual energy in hand. Oh. Not sure if that was me or him. Hey Chris, it's been interesting. Interesting and pretty full on. How's your day and week been? Whoopsie daisy. Pretty big spin there for the Toyota. I hope that's a good interesting. Good. It's good to hear. A bit early on the brakes there, but it's okay. Yeah, Fuji is a very technical track. we're even closing in on P12. That's much better pace. Now I'm in a bit of a conundrum as to what to do. Whether to fight and try and hold the Toya behind, or let them go. Indeed, we are closing in on the 2 cars up in front. So the other thing is, we've got Stenner closing in behind us as well. So this could very quickly become a 5, maybe even potentially a 6, if we're all catching P12. 6-way fight. Managed to make that work. We are going to become a bit more ruthless with the traffic. Sorry, it's a bit closer this time round. Oh my god. I lost my reference as to where we were in terms of the curves. And we were right on top of them, I thought. We were going to get a nice lovely switchback there, but right on top of the curbs. Lit up the tyres. Ooh. Just a little bit door. Now Stenner's right here as well. This is going to be an interesting final 15 and a half minutes. I want to try and hang with the pack. Keep ourselves in it. Exactly, Doc. There we go. Toyo's going to go for it. Cheers for the encouragement, Chris. Well, it's been patient for now. Oh, they're both wide. Oh. Here we go. This is where it's going to get feisty. Oh. I mean, I know it was a bit elbows out, but that was a little bit ridiculous. Well, that's P1 and 2. Go on. Ah, this GT3 is going to split us from the leaders. That's given a lifeline to the other cars in front. There's now space. Oh! Bye bye, P2. Hello, P2. I was expecting that rejoin. Bye. Giving just about enough room to those two, jeez. Oh, P2 is not having fun with these GT3s. Getting caught in all the wrong places. Oh my god. Look at this hilarity up in front. Final 10 minutes. I reckon things are gonna start getting dicey. Oh, Toyota got a massive slide. Proper four-wheel drift. Oh, Porsche in front. Mistake that. Got very loose on the entry. Oh, Stenner. Need to stop having these little snaps of oversteer on the exit. One more. Toyota is super aggressive, really getting their elbows out. Should have really stuck my nose in there. Actually gone for that. I'm going to need to start taking every opportunity that comes. Final 5 minutes now. Well, it's through. Oh, this is gonna be... Ah, they settled it. Oh, Dennis! Almost died and almost killed us. Ah, curb. Pain of my life. You're a straight drag race now. That'll be that one. Lovely stuff. Right. One more lap to go. It's alright, push behind made a mistake as well. Might try the big send on Stenner here. Especially after that mistake. Not close enough. Almost worked. Almost. Ah. What a race. That was a pretty crazy 15 final minutes. And we did have the fuel to go one more as well. Wow, that was a good fun one. I think I might have been... No, there was one... Yeah, one car that finished behind us. So it was people who died on lap 33. Remember that. I'm going to say good race, even though everyone else is moaning. God, my legs can certainly feel it after that. I did a run this morning. Now they're quite achy. Next one. Ooh. Alright. A lot of fun to have a look in the replay. Go ahead and jump back and take a look at that. So that one was relatively tame in the end. Don't think that's going to be ready yet. I was expecting a little bit more carnage, especially for Fuji. Oh, well, I hope you ladies and gents enjoyed that. Certainly provided a good workout. And we did. I was going to say, I didn't really have any mistakes. I had two, where I caught the outside curb going through the final turn. That brought us out wide, and that cost us in that probably about 5 seconds in total. Between those two. But other than that, there wasn't really anything else. There was the tap from the Toyota that kind of spun us in turn 1 on that too. So we'll take a look at that. Yeah, there was that, but it wasn't really my fault. At least I don't think so anyway. We'll see. Yeah, definitely a loss of time. And then that in itself is 2-3 seconds. But we shall see. Yeah, so I didn't actually have anyone starting alongside me here. So the reaction to the lights is pretty good. I mean, it wasn't anything special, but it's about the same as everybody else. I was expecting this to be a bit more chaotic than it actually was. Seeing cars going 3 wide there. So that was the first hit. He obviously just got a much better drive up the corner, and I was still being a little bit tentative because cold tyres on the curb there, very easy to spin up. Thankfully, it was right on the corner here and not flush with the actual diffuser itself, so damage was almost non-existent in many ways. I think it was him just purely outbreaking himself. Yeah. So that one fun. Right, let's go to lap 33 and see what happened to... It's 39, 6, 5, 32. There's a big plume of smoke. Not there. The next lap then? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't good. That would explain some things. Okay, wrong way. I hope that wasn't intentional there, Barrow. Oh dear, oh dear. I've ended up going the wrong way. No. There we go. Right, the last lot of battling. This should be good fun to watch. We'll watch from the off-board cameras. Yeah, I think this is the lap where we got the bump here in the chicane. We're here on the inside. Let's see if that was actually my fault or not. Probably could have done away with out the turning that. 'Cause that really cost us there. But looking at that in the replay, I think that's just hard racing. This was fun. We could fit a Porsche there, right? Look how big the GTs look compared to the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie looks absolutely tiny. Like, unusually so. Yeah, it looks comically small compared to the two GT3s there. Oh, this would be a good camera angle. So we just about managed to squeeze through there. I was expecting the Toyo to try and kind of go for that move, but they did actually think better of it. And to be fair, it was the right thing to do because they managed to sweep around the outside there. Oh, that was the Toyota wiggle. Don't know how many of you actually saw this happen in real time. Watch this. Proper oversteer moment. Very well held. Wrong way, Yorkie. There we go. Close enough on that lap. And here, I should have just gone and stuck my nose in, straight in there, in that gap. Got a long side stunner. We probably would have had the position. Yeah, that's pretty aggressive there with the Toyota. I think he just cut his nose off. Slight lock up, not too bad. And then yeah, Toyo just full on turned in, trusting that the Porsche was going to back out and give room. Kind of wish the Porsche didn't. Then that would have been another position. So the Toyo no doubt would have ended up spinning that. Alright, Doc. Thanks very much for tuning in, mate. As I say, I'm just going to finish off with these laps here and then take a quick look at the final results. See if we gained any rating or whatnot. Dennis, what happened there? Car just started to go. That was very close. I'm gonna have to watch that back on the stream tomorrow. And I think this is where we managed to get the position. Capitalising on these two fighting. He's out wide there. Yeah, a bit of rubbing. Sent them out wide. So that's up alongside. No, we ended up going way too deep there. No, it was here. Lovely drive off. Holding him close to that inside wall. Not letting him come back over. Yeah, made it super tight for him. Ended up going deep. Through we go. Managed to get the switchback SQ quite nicely. It could have been a little bit better and kind of taken that position a bit more aggressively or a bit more smoothly on the exit, but still, we got the job done. That was P16 in the end. So yeah, let's take a look at the final results and all the ranking and that sort of stuff. Profile. Event history. Fuji. There we go. P15 in the end. We did gain. Excellent. No, we didn't. Stayed as we were. No rating gain or loss in either driver rank or safety rank. How many points was that? 230. Well, yeah. That do be that. That is that race done, dusted, finished for another week. Thank you very much, obviously, for tuning in and the support. Please give the live stream a like if you did enjoy it, especially that last 15 minutes of battling there, as that was good fun. And we shall be back again next Monday for the 7th round of the European Le Mans Series back at Spa again. So looking forward to that. We had a setup. There's a bunch of changes that I want to make to it, which should improve its pace. And we should hopefully have a good race. But until then, thank you very much for tuning in, ladies and gents. Have yourselves a good weekend. Stay safe, take care.